Sunset at the RTR, pretty amazing. Hello friends, family, total strangers. Today's video is going to be on my YouTube journey. So I am here at the RTR currently, and there's an obnoxiously loud generator right behind me, so sorry about that. But yeah, this is going to be about my journey here on YouTube. And I originally was going to start a YouTube channel when I first moved into the van 2.5 years ago, almost 3 years ago. And I bought a laptop to do it, and I bought a GoPro and a Steadicam and all that stuff. And I got on the road, and I figured out pretty quick that I really just didn't want to sit in front of a computer. I just didn't want to sit in front of a computer. So kind of the dreams of a YouTube channel died. And I just decided, yeah, that I wasn't going to do a YouTube channel because I didn't want to go through all that work of, you know, having this powered gimbal with the camera and everything that would entail, and having to, you know, download that footage into a computer and then sit in front of a computer for ever. So yeah, the dream died, and I didn't have a channel for a long time. And then on one fateful day in, I think it was May of 2017, it might have been June, I lost my phone. I lost my sweet flip phone. And I had to get a new phone, so I went into a Walmart and I ended up buying an iPhone SE, which has the electronics of a 6S, which means it has the camera of a 6S in the body of an iPhone 5. And that camera is key because it takes really good video and it has image stabilization. So as long as you have a fairly steady hand, you can do fairly steady shots without a Steadicam. And it really opened up the idea and possibility of having a YouTube channel. So my brother Travis helped me do a van build, and that's the one that I currently have. So this was over a year after I had been on the road, and because I had a real simple setup before that. And I filmed the tour of the van, and I intended to upload it, but I never did. I didn't upload it, and it just sat there. And I started traveling, and I was in the Grand Canyon and talking to my brother Tony about how amazing this campsite I had in the Grand Canyon was. And he gave me all sorts of crap, and he was like, just show me, like, do a YouTube video and upload it, because I had a signal. So I shot a YouTube video right on my phone, and I did the tour. I used the tour video from the van, and then I shot a little footage of the Grand Canyon and put it in there, and I uploaded it. So that was my first video, and I ended up doing 2 more, and then that kind of died. And yeah, and then that seemed like that was going to be that. I had 19 subscribers in 3 videos, all from July of 2017. Fast forward a about 5 months, 6 months. And I had just gotten done working at Amazon, and I was camping at the Vulture Peak Trailhead, and this guy in a Ford Transit Connect stopped and talked to me. That was Bruce at Wanna Be Free, and he interviewed me. And at that point I had taken more footage intending to do YouTube videos, but I still hadn't done it. And after meeting him, it was like a bump, and he had me promote my channel on his tour. And at that point I was like, oh no, I don't have any, I only have those 3 videos from July. I need to get some content up. So I started producing some videos with the footage that I had taken over the last few weeks from that point. And yeah, and that's pretty much the birth of the channel, and that was right before the RTR last year. So I went to the RTR and I got interviewed. I did like a series of walking around interviewing a few people, and one of them was Wandering Jimmy, and he interviewed me for his YouTube channel. And at that point I started to realize, like, wow, I can really grow my channel pretty fast if I just end up interviewing with people. So Crystal Vanner had a card up on the board and at the RTR, and looking for people to interview. So I sent her an email, contacted her, and she interviewed me. And that interview actually came out before the Wandering Jimmy one. So I went from 19 subscribers on my own, all friends and family, and one random guy I met at a bar somewhere. And then I had 90 subscribers after Bruce's video. And then after Crystal Vanner's video, I jumped up to like 500, 400, 500. And then after Wandering Jimmy released his video, I jumped up to like 700 subscribers. And also at the RTR, I decided to see if I could get a tour with Bob Wells, if Bob Wells wanted to do a tour of the van. So he has like a person that takes care of that stuff, and I gave him my information, and they wanted to interview me. So Bob Wells interviewed me. That video, he didn't release it until I think like June or July. And at that point, my subscriptions had kind of stagnated, and I was at around 750 subscribers. And then Bob released his first video. He did 2 videos with me, and by the time those were both released, I had grown up to like 1,700, 1,800 subscribers, and then I kind of plateaued again. And then I plateaued, and I really didn't know. At that point I was like, oh, okay, so I actually do have to figure out how to grow. Just an interview with Bob Wells apparently isn't enough to really get it going. So I didn't make the video with any intention of it being like this big thing, but I did the van life fantasy versus van life reality video, which kind of flew off the shelves right off the bat. And I started getting subscribers, which was a really neat feeling, getting subscribers from something that I did rather than something that somebody else did on their channel. So that was a awesome big moment for me and for the channel, is just having that video take off. So it's now over 12,000 views, and it's kind of jump-started my subscription. So now I'm going on the rise. So January 1st last year, I was at 19 subscribers. I am now at over 2,700, which is awesome. And yeah, that's that. I should also talk about my brother Tony, who encouraged me to do that first video. But more than that, Tony also he's an avid YouTube watcher, so he's given me all this advice, and he's been so excited about my videos. And I've had times where I was just down, and I was actually thinking of quitting YouTube, and Tony would always just contact me about my last video and how much he loved it, and it really helps push me and motivate me to keep doing the channel. So really this channel would not exist without my brother Tony. So I love you, brother. You're awesome. And yeah, that's pretty much my journey. That's pretty much my journey. So 2,700 subscribers and growing, and we'll see where we go from here. But it's been an awesome year. So one year. So it's fun to be back here at the RTR. So I am at the RTR 2019. I will say it's not quite as fun for me as last year, because last year I was here for all 10 days. And it took me a couple of days to kind of like meet people and find a little fire to hang out at, and I really bond with people, and that was awesome. You know, this year I'm only here for 2 days, so I never really found that. But it has been really cool meeting subscribers. So I've met a lot of my subscribers, and you know, just had brief conversations, and it's the first time that I've, you know, been recognized from my channel, so that's pretty cool. So yeah, that's pretty much my video. Just a talking video about the RTR here and about my YouTube journey. But you know, the RTR is a great event. I wish I had a little more time to be here. I have to go back to work though. It's really whatever you want it to be. It's a choose your own adventure place. And you know, I got a comment of my little thumbnail I posted about why are you at the RTR? It's so busy and crowded. You know, it's kind of whatever you want it to be. You can totally get out. You can get out in the middle of nowhere and then walk in. I mean, this is such a big area. Like, and you don't even have to walk in. You can go out and just find a small group around you to hang out with and just meet other nomads. Like, it's a great choose your own adventure event. So yeah, that's pretty much my video. Thanks for watching, and thanks for subscribing. Thanks, you know, this has been an amazing journey. So thank you all for supporting me, and yeah, 2,700 and growing. So I love you all. Thanks.